Right, I'm going to make some seat covers for the van. I've already cut the templates out. How I did this was I just got some cloth, put it over the seat and just drew the parts that I wanted to cut out. So that's the seat pad, the sides of the seat and the sort of edges that come up, so that fits next to that one. That'll be the seat edge, and then this piece goes around that one, so that's one half. I've had a look to try and find some, and I couldn't see any I liked, so I thought I'll have a go at making my own. So I'm using tailor's chalk, tape measure and a rotary cutter, because it makes life a bit easier using all these. So what I'm going to do, I'll start off by cutting these ones out. And this material's got like a stub to it, so it only goes one way, and I want it all to sort of, all the material to go the same way. So what I'm going to do is put this on, and both sides are the same, so I just flip it the other way for the right side. I'll just line that up, and I'm going to give myself half an inch seam around it, and that should just give me enough then to stitch it. It's probably too much, but that's what I decided to do. So what I'm going to do is just mark it. The tailor's chalk doesn't stand out too much on the red parts. Don't be too fussy. I mean, after all, it's a van seat, isn't it? When we were at school, we did a lot of notching, and that's when you learned how to dressmake at school. I don't think they do that now, do they? They used to teach you to knit and sew a button on, and make your own clothes and cook. In the good old days, that's what we say. I don't think they teach you to cook properly nowadays, do they? I think it's all like by bring tins in and things. And that leaf of them while I cut round, and I can see which edge is which. Seem to be losing skills. I've done here. So, while I'm cutting these pieces, we'll take you outside to see what Tony's doing. So, what you up to, Tony?
Hello. You come to see what we're doing out here?
Yes.
That's the royal we, of course.
Yes. Not we, it's he.
So we've made a new fence because the other one was falling down. And we've made a fence that will be able to take thunderstorms, tornadoes and probably earthquakes.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Nice substantial gate. With feather edge board on the other side.
Yeah.
And feather edge board all down the outside of the fence as well.
Mm.
And then...
So why did you decide to put this on this side?
Because my wife wanted it.
And what do we do?
We do what we're told. In a partnership, somebody always has the ideas, and somebody else always has to put them into practice.
Yeah.
My job's to put them into practice. The ideas person's holding the camera. So it's going to continue with this across here. I've cut the boards.
Right, so while you've been checking out on what Tony's been doing, I've finished cutting up all the pieces. So that's the seat front, the seat pad, and these pieces go at each side. And then I've got two strips, wide end at one side so that joins on there, and that'll work its way around to the back part that comes down, and that'll be the seat pad. Yeah, so all we need to do now is pin it and sew it. So as you can see, I've pinned both sides so that folds under front. And that folds under at the back, and that's the seat, hopefully. It should sew up alright, but you can never tell with these things. So I'll go and sew it now. It's very thick material this. As you can see, I'm sort of following the line I drew with the tailor's chalk. I don't know if you can see that. And there. So that's the line I'm following in a fashion. It does like to creep this way for some reason. Well, I've sewn it all together now, and this is what it looks like. So I think last time I was sewing round here. But that's it complete now, so it's just got a seam here, and the side panel comes from the front right round to the back. So with the help of Tony, I managed to get it on, because it was a bit of a nightmare having to stuff it down the back. It's quite thick, like I said, it's quite a thick material anyway, and then we didn't take the plastics off because they were a nightmare to take off apparently. So with the help of a shoehorn, to shove the material down the sides. We managed to get it on, and it seems to have stayed because we've been out in it in the van, and it hasn't really moved that much. It's just ruckled a little bit, but all seat covers do that, don't they? So now I'm going to make the back panels. So I'm going to draw out with some material that I've got here, a template for the back like I did with the seat, but I'll show you what I do this time. Right, so I'm going to make a template using some old material like I did for the seat base. So I'll use this old material to make me pattern from, and then I'll show you how I cut it out and sew it all together, and hopefully it'll work as well as the bottom. And I was toying with the idea of doing it in full piece right over the back to the front, but I've changed my mind now, so I'm going to do it in sections. So whether I'm right or wrong, I'll show you what I'm going to do. It's quite simple really. Some people will probably be cringing. So what I'm going to do is just draw up the seam. Yeah. Draw down. That seam, so that'll carry on underneath. So I just need to mark how far down I need to go, and then along the seam at the back where it joins on to the back of the seat. So there, so that's the seam where it joins on here, and then I'll measure round and just carry on this line round underneath to the back, and then what it will do, it'll turn up the back, and the back piece will velcro onto that, if that makes any sense. So I'll do the same with the arms, the side panels. Tidy them up as I go along. So I've just the back to do, then I'll take it in the house and I'll cut it out. Right, so that's the top part. I'll go there. Don't forget you've got your edges as well. So that bit will tuck under there so I can see how much I need. That bit. See? I'll go there. Tuck in there. Just a bit wide down. Go around to cut off this bit here, because that bit's not needed. Just to go around there. Side panel goes on there. Is it? Well, that's what it should actually sew together. Now, after you've marked and cut all your pieces, you should have 6 pieces for the back, 6 panels. So there's the back panel, the front panel, 2 front panels for the wing parts, and 2 panels for the sides. So then what you need to do now is stitch them all together. Right, so when you've sewn them together, it should look like that. So that'll be the front of one, that's the front of one, and front of the other, so that's the side. So then we sew the front on. Thumbs up, always good. So when you've sewn your 5 panels together, that's what it'll look like. So that's the front. This bit goes over the top at the back. This bit will flap underneath and then join the back. And these are the sides. What I will have to do is make a slit up this side for the armrest. So this will go around the armrest and join together underneath it. Otherwise it won't go on there. I don't need to take the armrest off. So now you just put the back on. And sew the back up. Right, so now I've sewn the back to all the front panels. I'll turn it inside out. Let's see. Oh, there, so you've got a big bag now. And that's more or less finished. All we need to do now is put it on the seat, work out where we need to make the slit up the side, put some binding up there, edge all the seams, and then put Velcro on this side and Velcro on that side, the underside of the back, and that goes under the seat, flips up, and then that goes over the top and they Velcro together, so that holds the back and the seat firmly together. Plus these are all wedged in as well down the sides of the plastic. And then we've got to make holes in the top for the headrest to go in, and then it's done. We'll fit it and you can see what it looks like. Here's the finished seat cover, and as you can see I've actually got the lines to match for some reason, I don't know, just worked out that way. And I made matching headrests in the same way as I made the backs and the seat. And that's the back of the seat, and that's where it velcros together shut. And the headrests are just sewed together. Couldn't be bothered to put Velcro on. I don't think I had enough material anyway. I think the headrests are made up of like scraps of material I had left.